Hello! It's Maddie. So I wanted to do a little get ready with me, get to know me, because oh no, my lighted mirror is out of batteries. I need to charge it. Anyways, because I have really started liking this vlogging thing, so I think I'm gonna start doing it for fun to keep life more interesting for me. So I ended up getting a real camera that I am now using, so hopefully you guys like it and it's a better quality. I actually got more views than I was expecting on my plus size Aurora haul, so if you want more plus size fashion content, please let me know. I love like that side of YouTube, and I used to be much more into it actually growing up, but lately I've just been into watching people's vlogs. I actually watch vlogs, like, I'm not joking, like all of work. For me, if I'm listening to music, I'm too ADHD to like, I don't know, to like not just like stop working and listening to music, but hauls to me, like especially where people talk a lot. So like for example, one of my favorite vloggers is Miss Remy Ashton, because she talks a ton in her vlogs. So I try to create vlogs kind of like that, and honestly it's pretty fun. I actually think the worst part about it is doing the editing, but I know like that matters, so I'm sorry if things aren't always edited the best. But if people like plus size content, I actually have a couple of videos in mind that I will plan to film over the next couple of weeks, and I'll kind of see how things do. But like I said, I'm really doing this more for me, so I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna film like a ton of plus size content, but I definitely will post like a video about it at least once every few weeks. Especially I'll post more if people really want it. Anyways, something that I'm really into on YouTube is wedding content right now, because I'm planning my wedding. I haven't posted any wedding vlogs yet, but I'm working on my first one right now, which will encompass like the first couple months of planning, which is not that much because I am not getting married for a year and a few months from now. We've been engaged now for like 2.5 months. We're having like an 18 or 19 month engagement. So, yeah. So anyways, I really like watching all aspects of YouTube. Not really, actually, scratch that. I don't really like watching the gaming videos, except I did go through a phase in quarantine where I was, of course, watching, oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name right now. The game where they, like, Imposter or something like that. But I did go through a phase of that. I would literally, like, watch for, like, live streams of Corpse. He was, like, my favorite gamer. But yeah, I usually like to support women YouTubers. I do that with almost everything. Like I try to support women or minority musicians and podcasters. I don't really read books, so I'm not gonna say books because that would be a lie. I honestly go through a phase at least once a year where I read like 2 books, and then I'm like, no more books. So yeah, I do want to know what you guys want to know about me or what kind of content you would like to see. So please let me know in the comments and let me know about you. Oh, I guess I should answer some like basic questions about me. So I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm the oldest of 3 kids, and I'm also a Virgo. So oldest and a Virgo, you can imagine I'm very type A. I went to school for engineering, but to be honest, I didn't love it. And I am now working in marketing, which I really like, but it's with like an engineering company, so I kind of still use my degree. I have lived since graduating college. Since being in college, this is my fourth or fifth city that I've lived in the last 5 or 6 years, and moved around quite a bit. How I started this channel was that my girlfriend at the time and I were doing long distance, and I was in Romania and she was in Houston, Texas, which is where I am now, and we had an 8-hour time difference, and so it was basically impossible to talk on the phone, because like we would go to work, like 8 hours is when you go to work and you have 8 hours of free time and then 8 hours of sleeping, like about. But it was literally almost impossible. Like we tried at the beginning, like me waking up super early to talk to her on the phone, but I hated that. And then we tried, like sometimes I would try to go on a walk when I knew she was driving to work in the mornings. That was about like 2 o'clock my time. So I would try to like strategically plan a meeting at like 2:30 to be able to walk across my work's campus so that we could just talk to each other on the phone for a little bit. I was really busy on the weekends traveling, so I couldn't really talk to her then. So I decided to start sending her clips of my weekends. So that's what we did, and then she started editing them into vlogs. And then from there, COVID ended up happening when I was there, and then I got really depressed, which you can't tell from the videos, but I was. And then I came home, lived in Cleveland for a year, working for my same company, and I did not like living there personally. Well, I think a big factor was that I was doing long distance. So came out, found a job in Houston, and moved out here about a year ago, and we just got engaged. We'll be dating for 5 years, and she is literally the best person that I know. And she gives me so much confidence, and she is literally so kind. But she does not like attention, so she would never do a vlog channel like this with me. I know like there's so many lesbian YouTubers, which I don't love that term because I'm not actually a lesbian. I consider my sexuality bisexual, or some people could call it pansexual. And but she would never like be in a couple channel like that. But I know that's really popular for like lesbian YouTubers. So, but that's another thing. Like I didn't see a lot of content of lesbian couples or making wedding content. That's what I want to see. So I want to make it so that later on that can be out there for a me who's a couple years younger or a couple years behind in their relationship. I can't believe anything else that's good for you to know? I think my vlogs show like really who I am and how busy I am. I think you just get busy in your early 20s. Like I can't even imagine having a kid right now. That's literally crazy. I mean, I know that some people are, but I mean, not really my age, but like a couple years older than me, and it's crazy. I literally don't think I could have the time for that right now. I travel. I'm going to be traveling for work pretty much every week or every other week for the next about 3 months. So, I'll see if I end up vlogging that, but that might be interesting. But I'm going to try to pre-record some like fashion content. I would love to talk about my PCOS. That's something that kind of not goes along with being plus size, because you can be plus size without having PCOS, or you can have PCOS and not be plus size. But for me, like a lot of the fashion bloggers that I watched when I was in the world of watching vlogs have PCOS, to be honest, and I was diagnosed when I was 16, so I can talk about that more. We'll see. But yeah, this was Getting Ready With Me. I hope you all learned a little bit about me, and I would love to hear where you're from, why you're watching my video, or if YouTube advertised it to you. Please tell me, and leave me a like if you like this, and please subscribe if you want to see more. Like I said, I make plus size content, LGBT wedding planning content. I love making vlogs, particularly travel vlogs, as you'll probably see from my channel, but I'm open to making anything else if you have suggestions. I hope you have a great day. See ya.